3, 2, 1.
Thank you. That was perfect. So, welcome to the Drum Shed podcast. A slightly different one today because we're on the Mersey. Yeah, so we're in Liverpool on the Mersey with Aurea
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
and Martina Barakoska. Hello.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Aurea.
Well, I've met you a couple of times before.
Yeah.
Well, saw you in your gig in London.
Yeah,
with
that was
Feng Shui.
Feng Shui. Yeah, that was my first time in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it
was
was lovely.
my first time in that part of London for a very long time.
Really?
Yeah, I hadn't been up
What?
there for years.
Now I don't know which part of it was
Uh,
Old Blue Last.
it was Shoreditch.
Shoreditch.
I know
That's a
that
nice
very well.
place.
Yeah, East
Yeah.
London. Yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a trendy part of London. It's,
Yeah, I was there last month. It was lovely. Yeah, I got these jeans there on that street.
on Shoreditch High Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool stuff there. There's cool stuff there.
Yeah.
A bit of temptation.
Yeah,
Work
yeah.
around the area.
I don't see it as anything special because we're here all the time, I suppose.
Yeah. Were you born in London?
I was born in Kent, slightly further out,
Okay.
but not far from London. Yeah.
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 It is special though. It has a lot of history.
Yeah.
I would say, I mean, UK by itself, also being here in Liverpool is extra special. I mean, feels, I don't know, I still cannot believe I'm in Liverpool. And I really hope to have like some time after to just go around town, maybe go to to Cavern, right?
Yeah.
And like just look at some history and some Beatles,
Yeah.
Beatles spots.
When did you arrive? Did you get?
I arrived on Friday night, but it was quite late.
Yeah.
So I just joined the party in Pullman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, everybody's.
Oh yeah, that's where I saw you coming out the lift.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there was a Beatles tribute band playing at the Cavern that night.
Yeah, Sam told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it, and he said they were killing. They were
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
I've never been to the Cavern either, and I've lived here all my life, or lived in this country. But
Yeah, we might go with the Daria guys, with the Evans guys tonight. We were talking about it. We were tempted to go yesterday though, but we were all pretty tired, and yeah, but we might give it a shot tonight. But on the Beatles note, I just saw Greg Bisonet, and he had one of the best performances I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh, I miss our.
So inspiring.
I miss
and
that one.
I think it was so emotional for me, at least the way he talks about music, also mentioning Ringo, but the way he talks about music, that he just wants to play drums and play with people and like go around the world, is like exactly like hitting the spot and exactly how I go about this and want to do this drum thing. So
Yeah.
it was super emotional and super inspiring.
And you've been doing quite a lot of drum, or I've seen a lot of you playing Ringo and,
Yeah.
and a lot of Beatles songs recently.
Yeah.
Is that, has that always been a bit of a thing for you, Ringo and the Beatles? Is that?
It has become, of course, I always loved the Beatles and love their songs. But the deep dive happened like more than a year ago, where like when you hear Beatles songs, they are really like sound like songs, right? Nothing is really sticking out. Everything is like very cohesive in a way. And then as Greg was also saying, is like Ringo is a song drummer, and it's like whenever you hear a drum beat, it's not just like he could have easily decided to go on any song of Beatles, but he decided to go pom pom do do go do do go do go do go do go, or and you can just name the song. Sorry,
Absolutely.
you can just name the song by the drums, and it's the most amazing thing. But it's not, at the same time, it's not because he wants to show technique or any other ability than just like good songwriting and good melody and good idea and just like something that is super iconic and works for the song. It's
Yeah. We talked about this quite a lot on the podcast before, about Ringo going boom boom digga digga. Now, I watched a video of him being interviewed about because he's left-handed.
Yeah.
And he plays a right-handed kit. And I've had this discussion with my other co-host Rita, who he plays this song quite a lot in bands, and like Ringo said, he goes from the floor tom to the high tom
Yeah.
because he's left-handed and his left-hand lead,
Yeah.
and which is why he plays the songs those ways. In a way, accidentally or a fortunate accident,
Yeah.
he wrote songs a certain way because of him being left-hand lead on a right-hand kit, which in a way it was probably one of the first situations in that kind of world.
Yeah.
And yeah, although sometimes I know people say they go down from the high tom to the low tom.
Yeah.
Because the toms are so dead, it's quite difficult to tell the pitch.
Yeah, they're with tea towels, and I
Yeah.
think that it just works, and just it is inspiring.
Let's talk about today. So with the UK Drum Show, it's almost over, isn't it? Where are we? What time is it?
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of performances left, as I said, if not one.
Right. Yeah. So, but you were here with now let's get this right.
Yeah.
Sound advice,
Sound advice room.
educating with Evans,
Yes.
hosted by Bob's Drum School.
Yeah.
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 We always get the title wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Evans Sound Advice Room, and it was the idea was to have pads and to work on, I mean, any topic that the artist wants. And I chose yesterday. It was a topic of the full stroke. So it was a very simple, bite-size way to get into the full stroke. And why I say bite-size is because the exercises we used to introduce the full stroke were the most basic ones and the stick control first page. So it was all 8 notes. We just changed the sticking. And applied the full stroke. So it was like a very slow tempo, very, just, I would say it was easy, but it was applied, what we applied was a little bit challenging. So it was easy, but not simple, but not easy.
Simple, but I was going to say simple,
Yeah.
but not easy. Yeah.
So, Martina, I've been to both. I
Yeah.
went to both, and I love them.
Interesting to
And I
know.
think, I have been carrying all day your page from today. One thing I thought it was incredible is to see, after seeing you play and really admiring how you play, seeing how you learn or how you practice.
Yeah.
And I imagine everyone have a different approach, but it was fascinating. And I wanted to ask you, like, how did it feel to come and teach to a room of drummers, such a diverse group from abilities? I hear all different accents and people from different places, and the UK obviously very particular way. So how did it feel?
Yeah,
today
so
for
it
you?
it was my first time in the UK drum show, and it's it was amazing. I mean, it was a first experience for me to teach a setting like that. So I've been doing drum clinics before and workshops, but this was like, and always I feel like drum workshop, I always give myself a chance to dig a little bit deeper to understanding what made me the way I am.
Wow.
and why I do what I do, why I practice. So I really enjoyed it, and I feel like at the UK Drum Show there are very special people, like and it was because you have a long tradition of this. I feel like everybody is very well aware of what is happening and what they want. And my impression was that people were so attentive and they were asking very good questions. So, and even after or before, people are meeting me and asking me about the things that I was talking about and eager to know more. So, I mean, it was a really, 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 really amazing experience. And so the first kind of workshop was more technical based. So why I chose the full stroke was because I always get a question about how I got so loose on the drums and how do I make it feel or look so easy. And I think it come like, with retrospective, I came to the conclusion that it's probably the full stroke because I've done it for a long time now. and I've applied to. I tried to apply it and understand that movement for a long time, together with Moeller technique and everything else that Mr. Klaus Hessler also taught me, and that I'm still trying to, chew
Oh, it was
on
great.
that. And today's lesson was a bit more about how I practice flow. So it's with reading and mental gymnastics. I would say, like, whenever you have a piece of music or a melodic sheet, you can just manipulate it to the extent of, just whatever problem you have, you can solve it with, imposing. No, that's not a good way to say it. I mean, if you want to practice something, you can just take a sheet of music and then you can apply that problematic to it. For example, if you want to practice triplets, you can just take this sheet of music, like syncopation, 37th page, exercise 1, and you can just, I don't know, read it in a way that is triplet based. Or then you want to learn how to do, or I mean, practice flams, and then you can apply flams to the accents. Yeah, you can just, the sky's the limit. It's just like endless possibilities you can do with one exercise.
I think you opened something for us, because most of us don't think like, oh, let's read the whole page and practice a page, which every line is different. And when I started, I was like, there's no way I can read that. And then I did the first line, and the second time we did it around, I was like, oh, I can read it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, oh, I never tried that. It seems like not many people do that, but it was great.
Yeah. And I love it, and I feel like because it you cannot think about anything else when you're doing that, and when you get into the flow of it, it's like the best feeling, because you can just spend doing that for 2-3 hours and then be exhausted, but you just easily spend 3 hours on the drums, just like constantly playing, not just let's do this exercise, then fiddle a little bit. It's
mindfulness drumming.
Meditation. Mindful drumming.
So thank you. It was great, and
pleasure.
You played at the Europe Drum Show, which is obviously the same group of
This
people.
year,
this
in
year,
March.
How was that? It was in Mike Dolbear's room, was it?
It was in Mike Dolbear's room, and I feel like it was amazing. It was it's very similar vibe. I think they managed to really translate what they're doing here to the Europe Drum Show, and it was a beautiful space, beautiful educating room with Mike Dolbear as well. I mean, I played the day I played was my birthday. So Mike Dolbear, I think I'll just like tell this story every time, but he got me a cake and got the whole room to sing happy birthday to me. So that was quite special, and I feel like I'm really looking forward to 2026 Europe Drum Show, and looking forward to also coming back here and being part of the the whole story.
Obviously, you might not be able to say there might not be plans or things aren't confirmed, but would you want to come back to this to the UK?
Oh, definitely. I mean, UK is a very special place, I feel, and I always feel like you have such a rich history, and I gravitate to English bands so much. I mean, I love Radiohead, I love The Smiths, just to name a few. I mean, I love Robbie Williams. I love, who else? The Beatles. I don't know, just who else?
We're quite good at music in this country, aren't we? I mean,
very good.
To be fair, there's lots of things you can say about the country, but music has always been pretty good.
It's pretty good is an understatement. But I love your music, and it's very inspiring. I mean, Sting as well, and then I would say The Police, but it's a bit half and half, right?
Sting, yeah, of course, yeah. So I knew of you through Zach Groove's YouTube channel originally. Because he did a video, and then you were in on it at the end. One of the people at the end, I think, and so I searched you and found you. I thought, and I watched your videos, and you're playing along to your music.
Yeah.
And you've got Weird Fishes, one of your albums.
Weird Fishes, yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and I've completely gone blank on the orange one.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Thank
Yeah.
you. Sorry, that was embarrassing. But when I saw so I downloaded it from Bandcamp, and you put on there, you know, play along to my music and upload it and tag me or what have you, and that was a real inspirational moment for me, because it was almost like an invitation and authority that we can actually play along to your music and put it out. And I hadn't put it out, or I hadn't put anything online before then. So if you're bored of watching my videos, me doing the same boring covers and average drumming, then it's basically Martina's fault, because she inspired me to get on and do it. But I also inspired me to buy your kit as well, the little Yamaha stage custom hip in surf green.
Yeah.
Matte surf green, and then you had the 14 by 5.5 recording custom in surf green gloss.
It's there, right?
Snare.
I mean, the recording custom, a kit on his own, it's my favorite kit.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that color is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I've really got into that surf green and all sorts of green, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm
yeah.
wearing a green sweater.
And you wore green yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, she wore darker green yesterday, bottle green.
I love green. I love green.
Yeah.
Do I have? No, I have red socks to go with the Evans logo.
Yes, well, you had the mine or black ones on yesterday. I think you had these ones on.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
those ones.
My son was taking photos and he said, "Oh, Martina's got the black socks."
I love the Meinl socks.
I know.
Just yeah.
Talk about it a lot.
I do talk about it a lot.
Okay.
I've got 7 or 8 pairs.
Wow, I only got 3.
Yeah, I need some more though, because I've been wearing them so
What
much.
a beginner.
Compared to mine.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll get there.
Yeah, I try.
You can aspire to have as many pairs of socks as me. I'll aspire to be as good a drummer as you, and you
Thank
can
you.
aspire to have as many
That's so
socks.
kind. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my companies are amazing, and I'm deeply grateful to Evans being with me for so long. I mean, at the UK Drum Show this year, and it means like a tad. It is a tad bit more special just because I got to see my artist relations, Aaron, for the first time. Like we've worked together for 4 years now.
Yeah.
Always through Zoom, always through email,
Yeah.
and it's just so special to see him in person and just we bond over so much. We have very similar taste in music, and we just like had the best time hanging out. And it's so nice to have events like this in the industry, just to meet the people we're working with, just network and meet the people that we're talking with on Instagram, like yourself, and like it's amazing to be able to, nothing can replace just human interaction,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These humans are special as well.
Special
If that the way it
humans.
goes on in here,
Definitely,
it's different
yeah.
than anything else. Yeah.
So
These
huge-
humans.
They're quite special.
How many thousands of them? You know?
Special in a special way, right?
Yeah.
How many we are? Thousands. Yeah.
I don't know how many there are. There are about 6,000 last time, I think. Last.
Really
Thousands of good humans.
amazing.
That's what we all need.
Yeah, and everybody is super kind and super open. So yeah, it's just amazing being here. So thank you to Evans Drumheads, ProMark Sticks, Meinl Cymbals, of course.
I mean, we can't have a podcast without saying the minor word.
Yeah, Yamaha drums, Roland drums.
Yeah. So you was at the event this a few weeks ago
Yeah.
with Thomas and a few others.
Yeah.
It was a closed event, but it was a DW Roland launch event, wasn't it? With new Roland products
And Slingerland.
and Slingerland, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how was that?
It was amazing. Actually, when I was there, it was to demo the new kits.
Yeah.
One of the new kits. So there's 3 new.
Yeah, we can say them now. It's all been a
Yeah.
long.
So yeah, I demoed the Roland 316.
Right.
And it's an amazing kit. I've had it secretly at home for a month or two to just like get to know it and play on it a bit more before I demo it, right?
Yeah, of course.
And it's an amazing piece of equipment. I mean, just to have drum set at home that is super fun to play and is not annoying
Too
your
annoying.
neighbors is amazing. I mean, it sounds great. It has a completely new sound engine. So the sounds are really, really, really amazing and sound, yeah.
Is the 316 a replacement of the 17, TD17, do you think?
You're asking the wrong person.
I am asking.
Yeah,
that,
I have
yes.
that one.
I think it is. We've both got the TD17 module. And I work in a shop on the Saturday,
Yeah.
so we've had some information on it beforehand.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was secret, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting
Yeah.
on the shop floor and having a go.
The
So-
event was amazing because I thought it was gonna be the demo and we're gonna stop there and we're gonna just hang out after, but the whole event just was going throughout the whole day. I think it was a surprise to everyone how big event was it, because not because I mean, because no one, it was a secret.
Yeah.
They wanted to surprise us. So there was like Michael Shack was after doing like a keynote presentation with a Roland kit. It was amazing, like DJing through like a keynote. It was the most impressive thing I've seen someone do on an e-kit.
Yeah, yes.
Then we had a big band, Ed Richardson, that just played at Mike Dolber's room, played there as well with a big band
Yeah.
at the event.
Sonic,
Yeah, at White Rabbit, not with Slingerland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why it made sense to be. Yeah. So that was the culmination. Like we were like, oh my God, a big band, really? And yeah, I was really amazed by the well organized event. It was
Excellent.
just the surprise they wanted, I think. Yeah. And who else? I don't wanna. Shure microphones have also supported me.
Yeah.
Through my career a lot. Like I use them always on my videos, and newly Hurlux in-ears.
Okay.
A German brand. Made in Germany. Very, very amazing.
So talking about Germany, you've recently moved to Germany.
Yeah, I've moved to Berlin.
Yeah.
Also some
Yeah.
amazing city. Super exciting. Always been, and I think it always will be. But what I
Yeah.
see, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been to Berlin. I've been to Hamburg and minor
It's
area.
quite different than
Munich.
Hamburg.
Yeah.
I would say it's different than the whole Germany. It's like very a city on its own.
It's a bit like London, that is not necessarily a reflection of the UK. London is very special, so I think Berlin is simulated. Yeah.
Fair enough. And but you're from North Macedonia
Yes.
normally, and you've just taken the change for career purposes, or just
I mean, the first time I was in Berlin was for a video shoot for Yamaha.
Yep.
So it was amazing to be there the first time, because the moment I stepped into like just like the east side of Berlin is where the shooting was happening, and I was like, wow, I feel for some reason this city feels like home, and in a way that I cannot describe it or tell you the reason why, but it was just a feeling where I felt really comfortable, and I had that thought in mind always when I was going back, that I want to move there. And so throughout those like 4 years since 21, I was always coming back, and I started also working with a drum trainer, Dirk Ersinger. He has the drum academy, drum trainer.
right.
And so every time I went there, he was very welcoming, and then I just started meeting and building a kind of like a network of and like friends, and I started playing with a bass player by the name of MPNG. Yeah, Sam. and yeah, he helped me like get to know like the people, the music industry there, and I really felt like very welcomed. And once it made sense for me to make the move, I did, and it was like the beginning of this year. So I was working on a lot of documents, and for it's yeah, just like to get a visa and to be able to stay there and reside there. And yeah, it was a really nice push, like to get out of my comfort zone. And it's always like relocating. Of course, it's not easy. As much as it sounds exciting, like to be in Berlin, it is also like a risk move. Of course, it's like a new city, new people, far from home. But it was exactly what I needed, because I mean, you can always come home.
Yeah.
And
Do you have to speak German? Do you speak any German? I mean, it's a very international city.
Yeah.
We don't need to.
I'm
but do
Bissen,
you?
yeah. I'm trying.
Oh,
I'm
trying.
trying. Yeah, I'm trying to learn. I do understand quite a bit. I had it in school,
Okay.
so
That's something.
I mean, it's not very impressive, but I mean, I try. And I'm contrary to the popular opinion, I feel like it's a really nice language. It is difficult, but it is like I like the language. And yeah, I would love to learn it.
Yeah, I like a lot of. It seems to be in my life. There's a lot of German things like symbols. Mine all Turkish, German symbols. Cars. Everything seems to be pretty German. And when I go there, I always
Car of choice.
VW.
Okay.
Yeah, Germany. When I go there, I feel really homey, especially when I go to like the Nuremberg, Guttenstetten area, because that's particularly
Yeah.
cozy. For me, I like it there. So, talking of that, you was at the the Minor Drum Festival in 2023.
That's where we met the first time, I think.
No, first time we met was in London.
Oh,
and then
right,
we
right.
briefly chatted in the festival because it was crazy day, wasn't it? And yes, I saw you there, and that's coming out on the 11th of July this year, isn't it? Next year,
Next.
2026.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna go to that?
I wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in my calendar.
Yeah. I have booked my hotel.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I booked it immediately as soon as I found out.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll definitely be there. And you have these beautiful minor symbols. So, what's your? Have you a favorite? I know it's hard to tell what your favorite symbol is.
it's not actually. It's definitely as a ride. I found my perfect ride, and that's the 22-inch Foundry Reserve light ride. But I have to say, I had one home. It was beautiful. I handpicked it in the factory.
Yeah.
And then Felix, saying hi to Felix.
He's downstairs, isn't he?
Yeah.
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 Hi, Felix.
Yeah, Felix is amazing, and has supported me so much with everything I need, and just like not just gear wise, just like also just being there, and I was doing a sample pack in Hamburg at Clouds Hill Studios, which is a very nice studio, and I requested symbols, like because I couldn't take them all with me. I requested some symbols, and he sent me a Foundry Reserve that was probably the best sounding symbol I've ever tried, because they are handmade, so they very very much so all, like, you cannot find a symbol that is like the same. Yeah, and that one was like, oh my god, it was like a love at first sight, and I took a picture, like, and just send it to him just because I really loved it. I was like, hey, this is the best sounding symbol I've ever like heard,
I get it.
played. A couple of months later, I request, like, hey, can I, after I like finally moved to Berlin, I get settled, and I was like, hey, can I also get like a Foundry Reserve for my studio here? And he was like, yeah, sure thing. And he sends one, and yeah, he's like, once I open it, I was like, is this the exact symbol that I bagged like few months before? He was like, yep. And I was like, you remembered? And he was like, yep. And like, so I have that, like.
Did you get the serial number in the picture?
No, I think because when I sent it back,
Oh right, he knew which
he
one that
knew
was.
which one, so he saved it until I need it again, so he can surprise me. So that's how special Felix is.
And that's the 22-inch light ride.
Light, right? Yeah.
Foundry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I have one of those. They're one of my favourites.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell, and sometimes it changes a little bit because depending on
does.
what you're playing,
Yeah.
you know which song is which one's your favourites. What about hats?
Hats. I have the trusty.
I went to the whole lot. It's on the
traditional 14-inch.
Yeah.
Just super.
Yeah.
I feel like it can just
versatile?
do anything, whatever I need. And when I feel like I want to change that, just because it just gets like all the same all the time, I go to 14-inch extra dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Aurea's in the market for some new cymbals.
Yeah, I'd be very confused. I got a tour this morning and I like the first one that I was recommended by your son Archie because I think you have similar
I
things.
can't believe my son is recommending minor cymbals when he clearly doesn't play them, and I do. He doesn't. I won't say who he plays.
Anyway, but yeah, I think you have similar taste in music. So he recommended me the first few, and I was like, oh, that's great. I was like, oh, you can try that. And then I tried them. I was like, but I like this too. And it's going to be very confusing, very difficult to choose. But yeah, it's a nice adventure to have. It's a nice problem.
Yeah.
She lived up the road.
Problem. It's a good problem.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I will get that when I know.
Come round. She lives 20 minutes away. Come round,
Yeah.
and you can try all
I
of my
will do.
cymbals.
I already done, but I will do now with more purpose, knowing what I want to.
I hope they can see how beautiful it is. Like
Yeah, I mean,
behind us.
it's not beautiful as in light, but it's a
This
nice.
light is nice actually.
It is a
For
bit
filming
grayish
a
brownish,
movie,
but I
it's
mean
very
it's just
Oh, that's your son, by the way.
We could fix it
Beautiful.
in the Photoshop.
Yeah.
Put some hair on
It's
me, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say that a while back I heard you had some drumless tracks, and I got one of the I think it's a pack. I can't remember the name. It had a lot of.
It's what we were talking about, weird fishy.
Yeah, I was the word fish. The
I
ones
told-
that have and you call it word fish because it's odd time. Most of them are. They
and
were odd time.
the odd time. Yeah, the odd times are sunrise.
But that's the right one I
Yeah,
didn't get.
yeah.
I didn't get word fishes, so I had to try that as well.
Yeah, Weird Fishes
Yeah.
is I was really into Radiohead at that point when I was making it, and it was just really fitting with
I use that song for practicing.
Yeah?
I know it's about 160 BPM. Yeah.
160.
I think it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Not 80? Just doubling it up.
No, I'm doubling.
Probably.
Is it? Maybe I'm doubling. it.
The song Weird Fishes, right?
Yeah.
No,
Not yours.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's why I like drum and bass, because you can have it at 160 or have it at 80.
That's why I love the tempo 80 for me is really good because you can do both.
80,
Yeah.
60, yeah.
Yeah,
We're talking about tempo. That's
I know. It's
too geeky.
it's a drum. It's
Yeah.
a drum podcast.
anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Drum shed.
drum shed podcast. Yeah. Right. Well, we can't say drum and bass without saying Spaven.
Right.
Richard
Richard
Spaven.
Spaven.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
I've went out and bought the 16-inch extra dry medium thin hats. They're beautiful. I've got the 15 foundries and the Benny 14. So
oh, I have the 15 foundry.
yeah,
That's beautiful.
gorgeous.
I had.
um,
Richard Spaven is an amazing person. Also,
He's
as
a cool guy.
he is a drummer, he's an amazing person. And we had a time we were doing together. This was I think almost 2 years ago. Like in Salzgitter, a drummer meeting, also organized by Dirk and Schinger.
right.
Yeah, and we met there, and he's just amazing player. It was so inspiring to watch him play.
We were sitting playing in a club actually in East London, so near where you were, Shoreditch. And also we went to masterclass.
Yes.
Yeah, which you make me sit in the front row and I mess up all the clapping.
I didn't make you.
The front row.
I didn't make you sit in the front row.
Front row with you and I'm like, is it gonna be another spaving where I mess up the clapping? But anyway.
Yeah, he was doing his clap thing, and
It was trying to-
and you weren't the only one.
Oh yeah, but I
Time
didn't know
wise.
that at the time. At the time I thought I was the only one. Because it was this place in the
Maybe you were the only one that was right.
I don't think it was a Gary.
Well, I was in the same classes with you with Martina, and like, this isn't anything. No reflection on you. It's a reflection on me. When I'm doing something like this, I always fall behind. Like I'm in an exam at school, and like everyone else has turned the page before me, and I get really like I don't know, my brain doesn't cope with it. I struggle with dots particularly, but I might just go off the line and I get lost all the time. But it is, you know, I kind of play by ear more than by eye, but I need to get better at it. So yeah, I don't worry about falling out of clapping out of time. It's
Yeah, no, it was fun, but yeah, we had a chat with him at the end, and again, you know, well, that feeling, but yeah.
we had him in on the podcast, and we'll like to see some more stuff with him. So just one thing before we go, then future. So we talked about possibly seeing you again here in Liverpool. We'll definitely be here. I'll be here. Will you be here? Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Try and keep her away.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm thinking next year I've got definitely Minor Festival, and then probably I want to go to the Europe Drum Show as well. So that's going to be a few bits of travelling. But what have you got planned coming up? Have you got any albums or any projects that you can talk about, or any gigs or any?
Yes, so far this year I have mostly studio sessions coming up, and I would like. I feel like the last few months for me were not so active on social media. I mean, I will try to get back on track with that, because it was also the moving and the thing that with my studio back home, like that burned a little bit.
Yeah. So your studio. So if those who didn't know, whilst you was away, your studio caught fire.
Yeah. So that room is completely destroyed, but luckily, all my gear, luckily to my friends and parents, is saved and taken care of. And currently, I'm building a new one back home. And yeah, so it was like a little bit of like a very transitional period. A lot of things were happening. I was also on tour, and yeah, so most of the heavy lifting of the year, I feel like has gone by. It was very fun. It was a lot of things happening, a lot of traveling, which I'm really grateful. Probably, like, if you asked me what to predict in January 2025, I would be far off, because I didn't know I was gonna move to Berlin. I mean, it was a wish back then as well, but I didn't know if I was gonna succeed, you know. So moving to Berlin, and also like doing a tour with a big artist in Germany, Ben Tucker, and yeah, just like doing some awesome shows, like the Europe Drum Show and the UK Drum Show in one year is also really amazing, and I'm super happy and grateful and honored I got to do that. Also started working with Roland. I mean, a lot of things in the works with them as well. Made my first sample pack, so that was. I mean, it just really surprised me how yeah, the path this 2025 has taken me on, and for the next couple of months is gonna be just a bit more chill time, more studio time. So I'm heading to London after the UK Drum Show. After this, tomorrow I'm going to a studio session for an artist to record an album, and I hope it goes well. I'm working with one of my favorite producers by the name of Cecil, and yeah, huge shout out to Cecil, I mean, and for his trust. And then I do have a few sessions lined up in Berlin as well. So that will be probably it for the year in November. And then, yeah, getting back to my posting schedule as well. Because, I mean, posting is how I got here in the first place. And I really like to do it. It's not because I have to do it. It's just like when I don't do it, I feel like a part of me is not happy, you know? It's like a really nice creative outlet for me. And yeah, and yes, and next year I have Berlin Drum Days lined up. What else? I do have an arena tour coming up in February, March.
Arena tour, and you put that at the end like it was nothing. Just go like.
It's an arena tour.
It's gonna be my first one. I'm quite excited. I'm trying to be calm and just be like, okay, yeah.
Will it come to the UK?
I hope so.
We will be there.
I'm to the UK drum show.
No, the arena, to an arena in the UK.
No,
Oh,
it's
Germany.
gonna be Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, only
Yeah.
half an hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah, I can definitely invite you to any of your city of choice.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Oof, don't,
yeah.
don't, yeah.
I might be at NAM.
We're dangerous.
Yeah,
Oh.
in
Bit of a
January.
trek.
Yeah.
Nam's a bit of a
Yeah, I hope I am. I mean, I hope the visa situation sorts out. And yeah.
Tricky one.
What else? I think
It's quite a lot already.
that is quite a lot to look forward to. But I mean, overlying, there is a wish to work on some new albums, some loop albums, some actual drum albums maybe that I have in the back of my mind, starting to knock on the door, that I feel the urge to make some new music. So I would love to dedicate some time now in the holidays to do that.
I'm always looking out for nice drumless tracks or tracks to drum to, and I put on a Richard Spaven song, for instance, tune, or something that he's played on, and
Jordan or
I immediately just jumped straight onto it, like Lol Kana stuff, Alpha Mist stuff, and Richard Spaven's own stuff, and I just play along to it, and it's just I think that's what we're looking for. We're always looking for music,
Cool.
aren't we?
Yeah.
We want music.
So an inspiration.
Yeah.
I love your feed. I love the bathroom sessions.
Oh my God, I love doing that. That's at the studio that I was doing the sample pack. So they're gonna be samples coming from that bathroom.
I'm basically just having to have in the studio a bathroom that sounds really good. And someone
Right.
said, let's do it in the bathroom. And then the bathroom looked like that. And it's like, oh my God, this
The
is just like a
bathroom
dream.
is so stylish.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Just on your sample pack, is that a downloadable for DAW kind of thing, or is it for
It's
Roland?
gonna be also available as you can play it on your e-kit.
E-kit, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be playable on an e-kit, and it's gonna be also having like MIDI grooves.
Yeah.
So some grooves that I will play, and then you can just drop them and then change sound.
Yeah,
Then-
cool.
So it's gonna have it. We did record a lot of. So at Klaus Hill there are 3 rooms, together with the bathroom. So basically 2 studio rooms and 1 bathroom. One is more lively, and the other one is more dead.
Dead room.
So we have 2 kids at the live room.
Mhm.
No, at the dead room we have 2 kids, few snares, all of my cymbals, and then in the more alive room we have 1 kid, a bit more vintage, and just fooling around a lot with cymbals and sounds, and then the bathroom sounds, just a ridiculous 24 kick that we found, and like just anything that we found, we were just like, oh, this is gonna sound ridiculous, let's do it. So shout out to
describe
Kit
it. I love the
Plugins
description.
and Johan.
Let's do it in a bathroom. Why not?
Ridiculous.
This is.
And
And you know what? It sounds good.
so it's definitely like the sample pack of the first idea, because we did it in two times, so 2 sessions. It's gonna be my kit that you see in my videos, so the recording custom. Everything that I play on there is gonna be there, so my standard sound, and then a lot of toys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And is it available yet?
No, it's still in the works, and it's gonna be available starting next year.
Oh, yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
So that would go like on an SPD or something, or
SPD, any
e-kit.
e-kits, your DAW.
Yeah, I've used a few. I bought Benny's one. Funnily enough, what a surprise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be buying yours, because that's the sort of thing that the sound inspires the playing a lot of the time. I mean, which comes first, the egg or the chicken? Is it the sound that makes you want to play, or is it the music, or is it a mood, whatever it is?
Yeah.
But for me, if I hear a sound and I want. the noise cancelling might have cut that bus out, but if not, I'll just stopped. Right.
The weird look was to the bus.
Yeah, that's a big buzz. By bus. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll look forward to that. That'd be great. Excellent.
Amazing.
Right, we're done.
I think we're done because it might starting to get cold.
It's getting a bit cold, isn't
It
it?
doesn't have a cold or anything. We've been very
I know.
Yeah, but it's not that cold.
It's not that cold.
Yeah,
It's actually nice to get out and get
Yeah.
some fresh air and get away from the sound of
Yeah.
To
drums.
continue
Yeah, warming up.
socializing inside.
Yeah, go
yeah,
socialise.
yeah, let's not be
Right.
antisocial.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's such
Thank
a
you.
pleasure and
Really big
inspiration
pleasure.
to meet you and have a chat with you. And
Thank
go
you
to your
guys.
sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing.
Cool. Well, Martina Barakoska, check her out at I am the_M.
Yes.